Welcome to the High Voltage Light Electric Vehicle channel. This video is a look at the custom frame bag that I've had made for my Salsa Vaya using the new CYC Photon motor. The current bag that I've got on here is one that I've used for quite a while. I got it originally with my original fat bike from EM3 EV, and it's kind of seen better days, and I feel that it looks kind of out of place with the straps there, and there's a lot of wasted space that I'm not using with the triangle there. So I've had this one custom made from Rogov, who operate out of Ukraine. And this has been fully custom designed. I went through a whole process of back and forth with various measurements and exactly what I wanted for the bike. It's going to give me some quite cool advantages. The first is that I'm going to be able to make an armored casing for the triangle battery that I've got here. And I'm going to do that with some polycarbonate panels, and I'm going to build in some vibration dampening parts with TPU and do some 3D printing so that the battery will be really nicely protected. And I've had it made especially like slightly wider than normal, so I'll be able to fit that comfortably into the bag. And the second advantage is that I've got this big top compartment here that's separated from the battery, and I'm going to be using that to be able to take my Grin satiator with me. And I'm already planning out some quite cool routes where I can basically ride out to a pub and have a really nice ride, and then kind of enjoy lunch at the pub and actually be able to charge the battery. But being able to take the battery charger with me, I think is going to be pretty cool. So there'll be room at the top there for that. There'll also be some room, because it's not going to take the whole space. I'll be able to take a package of tools, some spare parts, tubes, all that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm going to get the old bag removed and I'm going to get this new one on the bike. So this is the frame bag on the bike. This is like everything that I hope for. We went through a long process of emails back and forth to make sure that this fitted like just right for the space. Very happy with it. He's a great guy to work with. Really like the finish. The stitching is great. The seams are great. Like, everything about this bag is great, and I think it's definitely worth having something custom made for your bike. The hole at the bottom here, I had put in the exact place that I wanted it to get the most direct route from the Photon motor up to make the connection in for the battery. So I'm going to get the battery installed. I'm going to use lots of padding temporarily for the moment, but yeah, this is great. Like, everything's really high quality. Everything's really nice. The Velcro is really nice. Yeah, it's all been sized correctly. Yeah, brilliant. Super happy with this. So yeah, I'll get the battery in and you guys can see what that's like, and also put the satiator in there, and you can see kind of how much room that I'm going to have with this. So this is the bag with the battery installed. Right now, before I build the proper armor casing, I'm using lots of foam padding. So I have foam padding here to keep the battery away from the down tube, and that's going to prevent any problems with the wiring that comes out of the back there. I've got easy access for my charge port, easy access to the button that switches on the BMS to wake the bike up, and then I've got easy access as well to make the battery disconnection if I want to do that. So the final part, there's another piece of foam I'm going to put over here, and then there's some straps here that will just tighten down, and that'll just keep everything secure in the middle. But I've got everything fairly well padded out and filling out the bag, so that's going to keep the battery nice and stable inside that. So that's the battery completely installed. It looks great. At the top here, there's easily enough room here for the satiator inside, and this is kept separate from the battery section with a compartment that's actually I believe this has actually been Velcroed in place, so I do have the option of removing that if I ever wanted to go to like a really like massive battery. But I think I'm going to be happy with what I've got and the charging solution here. And I've got like a lot of room still up at the front here. I'm going to be able to get in, like a spare tire and all of the tools, maybe even spare chain, everything that I would need to do, the most sort of routine of repairs on the road and keep it all nicely within the bike. So I'm super happy with this. They really are great people to deal with. They sent me actually this is actually extra padding, which I haven't used just yet, but I might do in the future because I use the foam stuff. There was also a nice bag here that came with it for tools and some spare, I don't know what you call these, ring pulls or whatever for on the zips. So if I bust off one of those, I do have some spare ones. This is really good quality. Like it's brilliant. So I'm going to be really enjoying this, and I think it really kind of finishes off and completes this bike. It looks so much better than having the kind of wonky straps sticking up there. I mean, not knocking EM3 EV's bike bag at all. Like, it's certainly done its job in the past. It's lasted me a long time, but this is definitely a step up. So if you're looking for a custom bike bag, you could do a lot worse. I paid 120 US to have this all done, which, considering it's a custom build, considering the quality that you get, I think that's a very fair price. So yeah, I'll enjoy riding this, and I'll see all you guys in the next video. Thanks very much for people watching. Thanks very much to the channel members that help make all of this possible. Thanks for watching. Cheers.